All right. Should be live. Should be live. Perfect. How you boys doing? How's everyone doing? You guys doing okay? My laptop right now is a fucking jet engine. I've literally, I mean, it gets louder. Okay, now it's slowing down slightly. How's the audio, boys? Is the audio good? Do I sound loud enough? Do I need to bump it up in OBS or any of that shenanigans? Um, Perfect. Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys, so much. All right. So, as you could probably tell about title of this video, this is going to be about you boys getting to, do stuff on the channel just because, well, I mean, I wanted to do something. I've been needing to do some stuff around the channel and like different setup and stuff. So I figured I'll let you guys just take the wheel for me. I'll let you guys vote on different stuff and, we'll just go with it from there. So let me just go ahead. Could you bump it up a little? Thank you, Darth. I will. Give me 1 second. Boop. Filters. Gain. Let's bump that up like 2 decibels. That should be good. That should be a little bit louder. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if that made a difference. I bumped it up a couple decibels. But what we're going to be going over in this live stream is really just Fedora is being a turd, and I'll know what it is, but I can't connect to me Wi-Fi, and that's a problem because I don't have a working Ethernet port in this room. Dude, how the fuck? How is it literally? My mom has a fucking business call right now. Like, she's supposed to be on the phone with someone interviewing. I just start a live stream. There should be nobody coming by the fucking house. There should be no one coming in. And yet, right when I start, someone... Holy... Hold on, boys. Let me go take care of this. I threw him in the bathroom. My sister decided to show up with her best friend's entire family. So I had to throw Buddy into the bathroom so he doesn't terrorize the children. Because Buddy is not about to let one of them come back in here. He guards my room like nobody else. Oh, well, so I have no idea the heck I was talking about before that. sorry about all the barking and stuff, but it's better. Okay, cool. Did he kill his dog? No, that would be Buddy running into the door as it opened. If the door cracks even the slightest bit and there's someone that he thinks is going to try to come back there, he will sprint and hit his head on the door as it opens. So that's exactly what happened there. No, I didn't hit him or anything. He ran into the door. Threw the thing into the 4th dimension. Yeah, Fedora is not connecting to a Wi-Fi. So anyway, for some reason, Fedora won't connect to the Wi-Fi. I don't know what it's about at all. It was working just fine during the install and after the install. But after I got home from work, I've done multiple different reboots. It will not connect to Wi-Fi. Don't know. It just continuously tries to connect to Wi-Fi. So pretty much the idea for this is I'm going to let you guys choose what distro we're going to use on the production machine. We're going to vote on that. Then after the distro, we're going to move on to channel art. I'm going to let you guys vote on whether or not we should change it. If we do want to change it, what kind of design are we going to go with? Also, if you guys want to design your own channel art for it as we go throughout the live stream, you can work on it and then submit it. It doesn't have to be crazy insane or anything like that. I don't care. And if you need anything from me asset wise, let me know in the chat. We'll do it. And then let's see, after that, we need, YouTube members need like emotes or whatever that stuff, like whatever the pictures for like how long you've been a member for are. So we can throw around some different ideas for that later on. And am I missing something? Oh yeah. And we're also going to do, I also need to work on the store because I used to use Teespring. I'm leaving Teespring. I'm going to use Fourth Wall because I can't even get into my Teespring account because thank you, Teespring. Somehow they've locked me out. Beautiful. Great, great service. It's like they changed my email or something. Like the email I used to use to log in, like now gives me a totally different account that doesn't have a store up. So whatever is what it is. So yeah, we're going to do Fourth Wall, also set that up. So this is going to be a long live stream. And, you know, after we're done, it'll be for patrons only. Or patrons only. I say do a baseline challenge. Base install, updates, okay, nothing else. Well, I mean, it is a production system, so like it's good. It's gotta have some other stuff. My vote, Vanilla Arch. Well, hold on. We're gonna vote on it. We're gonna vote on it after we get the most popular ones in chat. So everybody put in your vote. Don't do duplicates, okay? Don't try to trick me, okay? All right? Just don't do it. Have you tried deleting the connection then reconnecting? Yes, didn't work. Like again, it's the weirdest thing ever. Like it's not even like I ran an extra update that could cause problems after I got home from work. Like I also don't even think the computer turned off. I think I just like it went to sleep or whatever and I got back. Bro, I don't know. And also, I'm not even going to really complain. I don't think it's really an issue with Fedora. I got to be honest, my Ethernet on this motherboard and Wi-Fi have been acting up very much periodically lately, so that could just be it. It could just be my motherboard being weird. Maybe. I don't know. Nate, brother, like you edit for the you edit for the channel, which by the way, I'm sorry I haven't gotten you anything. It's been hectic with work and everything, and I'm barely finding time to record one video and edit it. And I know I need to do that and then also record more, but I just don't have time for it. Well, time for it with. Oh, great. If you hear a child screaming in the background, there is a kid screaming outside. What the hell is that? Literally, I was told my sister was not coming over for dinner tonight. This is crazy. I love this. I planned this stream out like it was going to work out perfectly. And now there's like screaming children in the house. Arch, if you break it, you messed up. Well, I mean, not always. I mean, actually, yes, if you break it, yeah, you messed up big time, and that's an achievement. Now, if it breaks with an update, that's not that surprising. I mean, it happens. It probably happens like 2 or 3 times a year, maybe. Like that an update is like borked or like break something, but it's Arch. Tomorrow there'll most likely be an update that fixes it anyway, so who cares? So, is that your kid? No, no, no. It's my sister's best friend. I think both of them are here. They have 2. Okay, cool. So this Rode podcaster mic is cutting it out. And also, can I just tell you boys, it sucks. I went through my email and this is why I don't check my freaking email. Nobody that I could tell from the channel like has emailed me with anything because they know just reach out on Discord and stuff. I don't really check my email all that well. Bro, the amount of scam sponsorship offers I've gotten is wild. Um, can I just let you boys in on a secret? Here in a second, I'm going to look over and we'll go through all of the distros. Again, if you don't know, post the distro that you would like to see me run on the production machine. I'm going to take the most popular ones. I'm going to put out a poll in chat. Then we vote on out of those which one we choose, the one with the highest votes we pick. I could just do it myself going through chat, but that's boring. We'll actually do a poll. We'll make it fun. Anyway, the sponsorship offer that I got that was the wildest was for a leaf blower, chainsaw, and something else that a company put out, and they wanted to, like, they were saying that they'd send me free samples and that they love my content. Bro, what the fuck? There is no chance in hell you've watched this channel and been like, you know what this dude needs to put a video out about? Our leaf blower. Like, what? How many kids do I have? None. None. It requires me, like, getting serious with a girlfriend or, marrying her. And that hasn't happened yet. I've had two long-term relationships my entire life. And none of them, luckily, have resulted in children. Uh, Josh. Yes, technically you did email me this morning, but that's bullshit. That's not you didn't actually email me. Actually, hold on. I've got my email loaded up right now. Let's go check this out. Scroll back up. Do. Josh, here we go. And as far as I know, yep, that was a recommendation to not me. That was for Alex and Jesse, brother. Open Mandriva. Okay, I've decided. Josh doesn't get to vote. Yep. But do they run Linux? What, like what? The scam company? Maybe. Like, I don't know. Then again, do you really like when you're buying a fucking leaf blower? Is the question of whether or not it's open source ever in your head? Because if it is, I can only tell you this once. There is doctors, they can see you. If you don't have the money, there are systems to help you get it. It's a leaf blower, dog. It doesn't matter. It's exactly like the open source toothbrush that I saw like a year ago. I'd make a video about. Well, I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. If they sent me a chainsaw or something like that for free, like, I do actually need to cut up some wood and stuff, and like, I do actually have to, like, I grew up on a farm, like, I know how to work outside. I do fix up stuff around the house, so like, a chainsaw, a leaf blower could come in handy. So I might make a video on it if you send it to me, but like, still, come on, bro, tiny ass channel, and you want to send me like a pretty hefty piece of equipment? Like that doesn't it's not cheap to send out to somebody and give away for free. And like if the whole idea behind it as a company is to, like, I don't know, get leads, like people who will buy it. I don't know. I doubt most of you are like when you're going out for your hardware needs, being like, I don't know, what would Zany use? If that is what you think. Again, there's doctors, get help. Debian seems like a good distro. I do like Debian. I do like Debian. So, all right, let me go through here. So, we got NixOS, Arch, Arch, Venom, Floppy Linux, which I'm not even sure what that is. Um, Vax revoted Arch, Void, Scrap said it again. Whole bunch of people saying it again. Holy shit. And of course, then there's Josh's vote, which, we're obviously not counting. Um, mm, then we got Gentoo. Another one for NixOS. Oh, I don't even have floppy disks, brother. Don't recommend distros. I literally fundamentally that's like saying I should use Hannah Montana Linux. Like, huh, lol. But also like that's not actually a real vote because there's no way I can't run it. I fundamentally can't run it. Yeah, on multiple levels I can't run it. I thought about it for a second. I actually think Open Mandriva is one of the better distros. I can prove to you it's not. Here's how. Let me just go over here. I'm gonna do a little Google searchy poo. Let's go to FSF approved distros. Yep. List of free GNU. Yep. Give it to me. Then we go down here. Um, hmm. Was I wrong? I'm wrong. I don't see Open Mandriva on here. I thought Open Mandriva was one of the FSF approved distros. It's not? Yo, this changes everything. Okay, I might take your recommendation. Open Mandriva, yes. Let me do a little Google searchy poo here. Dude, it's sad when DistroWatch ranks higher on Google than their own fucking website. Okay, Open Mandriva. Okay, this is their wiki. Oh, thank God. Their wiki ranks higher than the actual website. How do I get to their fucking website, homie? Do they not even have a website? This is wild. They don't even have a fucking website, bro. They've got a wiki. There's a Wikipedia page about them. DistroWatch's got a page on them. Are they just on SourceForge? Because that sucks balls, because I'm not downloading it. I literally won't use SourceForge. I haven't used SourceForge in years. Like I don't trust SourceForge. I don't like SourceForge at all. Um, I won't download it from there. I would rather do what somebody in my Discord was doing the other day and just get it from a Russian server, like a random Russian server. It's the same thing. It's what it might as well be what I'm doing. I don't know. People use SourceForge, but I don't. No, I don't trust it. I don't like it. I find it sketchy. How much do I bench? I don't know. I mean, well, I know for a fact I could pick up 150 pounds, no problem. No problem. So I don't know, 175, something like that. I could probably do like 4 or 5 reps of that pretty easy. I mean, I wouldn't say like I'm not sweating by the end of it. Like that's for damn sure, but I could do that. Yeah. I don't know. I could probably go higher. I have no fucking idea. I don't know. I haven't bench pressed in like probably 8, 10 years. It's been a long time since I was into working out. That was a weird time period in my life. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm slouching because I got to read the chat over here, and also I don't know. I like slouching especially when I'm off work. I stand straight. Well, also not when I'm at work. Normally, when I'm sitting around the house in chairs, I try to work on my posture, like when we're playing board games or I got to do stuff like fill out paperwork or whatever. But when it's at the computer, it's relaxed time, dude. I slouch, you know. Let's see. Gotta catch up on chat. All right, so hold on. Let me do a poll. Let me see how I've never done a poll. Add a reaction. Engage with your audience. There we go. Start a poll. Ask a question. Which uh, Arch is the new distro? Okay. Because Arch is the one that got clearly the most votes in chat. So we're going to start a poll. All right. The poll has started. You boys fill it out. Is the new distro Arch? All right. So far it's yes out of 50%. Yeet. I mean, if we don't go Arch, I don't know what we'll go with, but I don't know. Everyone says I'm constantly distro hopping. I checked out Gentoo because, for one, I wanted to do it because I know people love Gentoo content, and I also wanted to record a full on bare metal Gentoo install. Same thing with Fedora. I know Fedora's new, people are interested in it, so I thought I'd do a full install and like first impressions using it. I don't know. Like, I mean, I do distro hop like a lot because, well, I like to. And yeah, I mean, if I'm having a problem on one, I'm not opposed to going and checking out something else. Although I don't like to check out everything. Or something I'm not interested in checking out. Wait, hold on. On a serious note, we need to know what you need from a production machine first. Nah, brother. Um, no. I have an all AMD machine. I need Wi-Fi to work. I need uh, OBS, Blender, Discord, GIMP, preferably DaVinci Resolve. If we can if I can start using DaVinci Resolve again and have an easy install process, have it reliably open every time, that would be fucking lit. That would be great. That's pretty much it. No, you're not being too serious, bro. No. No. That's that's probably stuff I should have started out with, but you guys know me. Is he trying to make us responsible for this? Maybe. You never know. Is lack of good design on SourceForge that puts you off? No, but that's like one of 150 contributing factors. I don't trust shit on SourceForge. The amount of times malware has been propagated through SourceForge, the amount of times that SourceForge has known something was questionable and did not do anything about it, also did not publicly try to do anything to resolve the matter. There's just a lot of stuff with SourceForge I don't trust. I don't. It's kind of like Mega. Like a lot of people use Mega. I'm fine with using it if someone sends me like a download link through it. It's fine. I don't trust them for shit. Kind of the same thing. I'm bored of Arch. I think that's a fair statement because everybody thinks Arch is one of those things that you get into and it's just super amazing and it's like there's so much to do in it. But that's really just because you're not familiar with Arch. Once you get familiar with Arch, like, dude, it's pretty simple, man. Like, it's not really anything complex about Arch. Really not. It's just like it's a piece of like tooling that you just don't understand yet. That's really it. It's pretty simple. I think NixOS should be the no stuff. See, okay, no is 59%. I love it. All right, boys. We're gonna end the poll here in a minute. So you got you got a little bit of time if you wanna tip the scales towards Arch. But I mean, we have been doing a lot of Arch content, and the next one we vote on will be NixOS, because I know NixOS content does beautiful. Oglo let me know just how well NixOS does on YouTube. A lot of people want to see NixOS content, and I mean, it is a production machine that might need to be replicated down the line, so that could be interesting. But everybody in chat, thank all of you guys for being here. This is really awesome to have all you guys here. It's probably the most active live stream chat in a while, maybe ever. Chances that you won't stick to any distro very long. Well, I mean, and that chance is high, but also like I don't get why everybody has this attitude towards me. And I'm not saying anything to you in specific or anybody in chat, but a lot of people have this attitude towards me, like that it's a very bad thing that I switch and hop. And I don't think it's poor or bad at all. I mean, for the most part, it means I can talk about a lot of different aspects of Linux because I'm more familiar with them. I've used Arch, I've used Gentoo, I've used all of them for extended periods of time. Debian, Ubuntu, like I could go on. Linux Mint, I've used all of them for an extended period of time. I bounce around between all of them. I don't know. I mean, I would think as someone who makes videos about Linux that might end up helping, but you know, again, not saying anything to any of y'all, but a lot of people do have this attitude that it's bad that I switch stuff. I don't think so. I don't think you have to use one thing all the time. I don't think that one thing has to be better than everything else, even just for you. Like, I mean, there's a lot of different things that could, that's the whole point. That's what we all talk about in Linux. Like, doesn't matter really what distro you give someone. Normally they can make it work. They might not want to, though. That's me. There's a lot of distros that I don't want to make work. I posted the website in Discord. I don't know what website you're talking about. All right, so no one has voted. So we're going to go ahead and end the poll. So it's definitely pretty much 60% of y'all said no, it's not Arch. So yeah. What the frick? Okay, I literally clicked in chat and it just dropped random text in there that I know I didn't even chat, like I hadn't even typed out. I don't know where the hell that came from, but all right. That is true. And that, although the documentation of NixOS being bad, very true. Very, very true. By the way, guys, if I'm missing your chats at all, just know I'm sorry, but there is literally so many people chatting right now. This is a good problem for me. I really like this problem. There's so many of you guys chatting. I am missing them. But yes, NixOS documentation is rough. But at the same time, kind of makes it really good for if you get in it, because the barrier to entry means that there are actually good jobs already available, because if you know how to use NixOS in an enterprise environment, that can be really beneficial for a lot of different companies and a lot of different types of companies. So there's a premium on NixOS developers because the documentation is so shit. But hopefully that improves and that barrier to entry lessens. I just hope that the career opportunities only continue to grow even after that. but it makes whole distro a waste of time. No, it doesn't. Why would it make the distro a waste of time? Why? Like, I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, I still got to check it out, still got to use it. Like, I can tell people why I didn't stick with it. Like, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different useful things that you get from doing it, and I don't know. Like, I mean, just because I'm not still using LFS doesn't mean it wasn't a waste, or it was a waste of time to do it. Like, I learned a lot through doing LFS. Some of it a little bit too much. Like, I shouldn't know exactly how sys v init works. I'll never need to know that, but I do. I don't know. Maybe one day that'll come in handy. I say that now, but I highly doubt it. So I'm going to put out the other poll, and here's what we're going to do: Void or Nix OS. All right. Void and Nix OS. Start poll. All right. The only problem, if all of you guys pick Void, is Void's installer is shit, and I couldn't get it to connect to the internet at all on my PC. So that might be a real challenge getting it installed, but we could always try it. God dang, all right. NixOS already skyrocketed to 75%. Okay. All right, boys. All right, let's see how it's going. Yeah, YouTube's viewer numbers are always wrong. Like, always. When you're watching a live stream, just know whatever the hell YouTube's showing you is just a literal a literal approximation. Like, it's sometimes it's accurate, but it's almost always just a guess. Almost always. And I don't know why either. They have like the most advanced analytics system. How can you not? I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't understand how it's constantly always wrong. Because like, it'll tell me that I have one person in chat and 3 people have commented. What? And like, they all did it like then. I don't know. Yes, that is Milo. You're not wrong. That is a big problem with NixOS right now. There was one time, I can't remember what I was trying to do, but I tried doing it like 3 or 4 different ways. Didn't work. The 5th time, uh, I have no idea what I was even doing or anything, but I know because it was the 5th time where I was like, all right, if this doesn't work, just doesn't matter. I can't remember what I was going to do, like Flatpak or something, or like app image. I was going to do something else. It worked the 5th time. Don't know why the other 4 ones didn't. The 4 ones before, or the 4 ways to do it before that didn't work because, I mean, there were other people who had done it and had success. I was running the exact same Nix. You know how it goes. You know how it goes with NixOS. Oh, thank you, Philip. Like, yeah, the LFS streams were a lot of fun, but also like, dude, exhausting, exhausting. So many hours. 3 Fedora reviews today. Damn, bruh. Damn. Uh, yeah, no. Yeah, Torsten, you're right. Like, no, Nix is very much overhyped. But also, at the same time, I don't. Anybody who's saying NixOS is for any use case is just wrong. Like, it's clearly not. It's for reproducibility, not for like a stable system. It's also not for there's a lot of different development cases where it doesn't really make sense, but there's also a lot that it really does make sense for too. So I don't know. It's one of those things where it may be awesome for you, or it'll suck so bad. All right, boys. Well, I think we've gotten our votes. Should should I wait a little bit longer? You're right, man. They really can. Oh gosh, Russ. So true. So true. And Arch actually supports Hyperland better than Nick's. Stuff is broken. Oh, hold on. We're getting a call. It's from Alex. I gotta talk to him for a second. You guys are gonna be in on this. Yo, what's good, dude?
What's up, dude?
Not much, brother. Not much. Give me 1 second, cause I just now realized. Oh dang. Hold on. Let me put my headphones in. I thought I didn't have them, but I do. Hold on. Where the hell did this cord go? Oh, there it is. Okay, plug that in there. Oh, where's my headphone? That's left. All right, sorry about that. I had to put my headphones in so the boys on stream don't get a bad echo.
Oh, wait,
But
so I'm live on stream right now?
yes, you are. I mean, you're not your video, but your voice. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I had a question for you, and I wanted to gauge your interest. Now, this is completely separate from everything else that we've talked about. I just wanted to see, would you be interested in a handful of us getting together next year in April in Gatlinburg?
Fuck yeah, I'd be fine with that.
All right. Word. So, Josh is in stream, so that means I need to see his thing. Oh my God, now Josh is trying to say the poll was rigged. Oh, good Lord.
Which poll?
So Josh, I wanted to see, are you down for coming to Gatlinburg, Tennessee in April? We're going to go up to my aunt's cabin, and we'll book it for like 3 days, like an extended weekend. Go up there, and just a handful of us create content, mess around, like just fuck around, make content, have fun.
That'd be a fun time.
Okay, Josh said only if I fix the poll. What needs to be fixed about the poll, Josh? I think the poll is fine. The poll is whether or not I go NixOS or Void on my
Void, bro.
See, I got a whole bunch of people in chat saying go Void, but NixOS is winning at 61%.
Wild.
I didn't put Mandriva on the list.
They put Mandriva? Mandriva, is getting some notoriety because there's been a lot of updates to it recently.
See,
I got back in my car, so I gotta get my car.
What you said?
I said I got back in my car's dead, so I gotta jump my car.
Oh no.
Yeah, kind of shitty. The cold maybe to the battery.
We got some people who are just joining the live stream. So for anybody who's just joining the live stream, we're talking about which distro we're going to put on my production machine. Just try it out. See how it goes. I'm going to let you guys decide a lot of stuff for the channel today. Whether or not we redo some art for the channel, member emotes, all that kind of stuff. I'll let you guys make decisions and do stuff. That's kind of the idea for the stream. And also right now I'm talking to Alex on Discord because I wanted to ask him, and I've also asked a few other people. Matt is a maybe. Matt said he would think about it. He said he didn't like going outside. So I told him, I'm like, dude, I get it. It's up in the mountains, but we're not going freaking hiking or any of that bullshit. We're getting a cabin. We're hanging out. We're chilling. We're nerding out. We're having a good time playing games. Just relax and making content. That's the whole idea.
It's not. It's gonna be his boys, man. What the heck?
Exactly. Exactly. I know Josh would come down. Like, Josh is an easy yes. And if Josh doesn't, I swear I'll drive up. I'll make a scene.
I'll fly from all the way across the country.
All right, Alex. Well, I'm going to head off and I'm going to do some more stuff here on the stream. Get started. We're either going to install NixOS or Void. And I'm going to end this poll here. And then we're going to move on with another poll. We're going to do one more poll. That's all three. Void, Nix, and Mandriva. Okay? So this one can't be rigged. Well, Alex, I'm glad you said yes, and I will let you know exactly what dates I get on the schedule for it, and then we're going to see who we can get down for it.
All right, cool.
All right, brother. See ya.
All right, man. Okay, bye.
Peace. Alex is a great guy. If you don't know his channel, it's the Linux Tube on YouTube. Definitely go check it out. Great guy. All right. Here comes up the last poll. All right. It is 5:11 right now. At 5:15, this poll ends. That means you'll have 4 to 3 minutes to do it. All right. Ask a question. Which one? Void. Mandriva. And at the bottom, I'm putting Nix. Okay? So you can't even say it's rigged, okay? I put Nix at the bottom, all right? It's not even the top option. Okay. What the hell, man? Why is Mandriva winning? Come on now. Don't do that to me. Come on, boys. You ain't got to do that to me. Oh, Lord. Dude. Also, the thing that I don't understand is how Void's not winning. Dude, Void Gang be lit in the chat. You know how many Voids I see in chat? So many. So many. Oh, Torsten, I thought that's what would happen. I was pretty sure Nix would win, but somehow everybody's on Mandriva. Ooh, Josh, be careful, dude. I hear what happens after people, call out Void Gang. Normally don't end well, dude. They roll up. They roll up hard, too. Get your boss out of here, Josh. I think he is botting it, dude. Dude, I genuinely don't get how is the poll not even close to the reflection of chat? Nix did already win, but we had people say it was like I think this is more rigged. Like this has to be more. I don't know what the fuck Josh did, but this is rigged. There is no way. Fundamentally there is no way that this is happening. This is live. This is so rigged. It's so rigged. Josh, you have bots in this room. I'm switching over here because this is my capture card. So it'll have me, my webcam, and the capture card for when we start doing stuff. I'm going to go ahead and Oh shit. I just now thought about it. I don't have an extra USB cord or USB plug on my laptop. I got them all filled up. So let's see. Okay. See, like you were completely powered off. How is the browser? Why is the Wi-Fi now working? What the hell? Okay. Sure. Bro, what? Dude, like Josh has to be offering people money behind the scenes. Has to be. See, I thought Mandriva was one of the ones that the FSF approved, but apparently not. Like Dragora, Dunwallet, I don't see. Nope. Mandriva is not on here. And I was positive that Mandriva was one of the ones that they supported or, approved. By the way, if you want to know which distros you should never use, this list right here is a good one to refer to. Don't use these ones if you want a good time. Well, a good time on pretty much anything other than a think book. Stay with Fedora. All right, how about this? Because I refuse to believe that that poll is not rigged. Like, there's fundamentally no way. I cannot in 1,000 years believe that Mandriva was overvoted than Nix. Like, that's not humanly possible. Like, there's no way. Josh had to have had bots. There's no way. So, yep, this is the final one, and I swear to God. Okay, Nix. This one is between Nix and Stay on Fedora. Okay. Since we know Nix is the one that actually got voted in, is actually a winner without any question of whether or not there was bots involved. Very simple. Do we stay on Fedora or do we go to Nix? Which one? Well, all right. Look, if I'm going to be honest, Void users, the reason the Void is so low in the poll is because Void users are way more vocal. Like, they're a way more vocal minority than any other. Like, there's not a lot of people at all that use Void comparatively. There's really not. But they are very loud on the internet and they do go in packs. Like, the Void gang mentality is totally a real thing and also hilarious. It's phenomenal. It's great. No vote here. Ooh, nice. Hip Dad, I hope your Rise and Death setup goes well. I voted for Mandriva. Yeah, but like that, you're one person that Josh paid $100. You're just one. There was many others. When all else fails, go haiku. Thanks. All right, we're at 52% on Stay on Fedora. You got one more minute. At 5:20, I close this bitch. This is done. Well, I mean, that's kind of the problem. I can't work out my issues on Fedora because my only issue was when I got home from work, Wi-Fi wouldn't connect, and I kind of need internet. But now that it's fixed somehow, for some reason that I don't know, don't really have a problem to fix now. Now it's just I gotta set everything up. Boys, you can't do this to me. It's 5:20. It's time to close the poll, and look at this shit. 50-50. The hell, man. I need one swing voter. If you haven't voted, pick. Not Josh. It's fine that Josh doesn't vote. Because Josh will vote. Well, Josh will just write in Mandriva. That's what he'll do. What type of Wi-Fi card do you have? I think it's an Intel one. I think. I don't know. Hold on. I can tell you. Let's search up the Gigabyte. A520 IAC. Yeah. Let's see. So we got Intel. Yeah, so it's an Intel card. Intel dual band, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. It's an Intel card. Got the hiccups. All right. Boys, I know some of y'all are not going to like this, but a lot of you are. Knicks won. I'm sorry, boys. How does YouTube... Why is YouTube telling me there's 18 people in here? We got 32 votes. How? You need 6.2 and a newer kernel for that Wi-Fi chip. No, you don't. Are you talking to me? I used kernels below 6.2. The poll ain't rigged, homie, and you know it. That Mandriva one was rigged. How is it rigged? It came out to the same vote as last time. Same one. Same one. Nix OS download. Download Nix. Let's do it. Nope, not the package manager. Whoopsies. Nix OS. Download. Holy shit. I don't want your package manager. Oh yeah, that's right. There it is. Okay. So let's go with the GNOME version since it's recommended for most users. Let's get that. How big is this bitch? 2.3 gigabytes. So it's bigger than Fedora is. I don't know if that matters at all. I know. I know, but most times it's better Wi-Fi. Wait, what? Dude, I don't think I've ever had to read this much through chat. It's a very good problem to have. Some of the viewers didn't vote 3 times. Only way I can see those numbers working out. Oh, some of the viewers did vote 3 times. I don't know. Like I don't know. Oh, well, I mean, you can add options. Like I could have added like 7 options to one of those polls. I think. Maybe it's only 4. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever tried to add more than 4. Actually, I think that's my first time doing polls. It's convenient how it's Josh and one person who I am 100% sure Josh is paid to do this. I mean, he's a good man, as everybody in my chat is. But Josh has won him over through his greed, which I also understand. Josh is very clever. Josh is a very smart man. Josh know how to manipulate and get his way. And $100 goes a long way. It does. Oh, yes. I had to like literally lean over to read Beguiled. Mandriva's the silent majority. I don't think so, brother. I don't think so. I think you're trying to pull a psyop on me. I think that's what's actually happening. Nate, brother. Brother. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I stop it. Why is Josh paying so many people off to do this? I gotta go check my Discord. Is Josh like in my Discord? Like in a room? Okay, cool. No. Just wanted to check to make sure he wasn't, Oh my god. You posted about Open Mandriva, Nate, in the Discord. He did pay you off. How much money does this man have? He's paying off all my viewers. He's turning them all Mandriva. Explorer, how's it going? The alternative. Everybody else in chat, welcome. Uh, I've voted Mandriva also. Look, okay. Screw it. I mean, they're, you know what? We're downloading Nix OS right now. Nix has won 2 times. Anybody who voted Nix OS, you tell me, do we allow another poll? Another poll for Mandriva? Just a simple yes or no. Because apparently people are saying that Josh totally didn't pay them off. Totally. I, dude, I love you guys, okay? I love you guys. You guys are like literally the best. Dude, so many people are saying no. Hold on. Let me go through here. Because I want to see this. There's so many no's, and then 3 yeses. And they're all going from Josh and Nate in the alternative. I mean, I could run Mandriva in a VM, but we all know that's not what Josh wants. All right. You know what? How about this? How about this? I'll be greedy. If I get $75 in super chats in the next 10 minutes, I will stop the Nix OS Flash and everything, and I will install and run Mandriva, and we will do Mandriva content on the channel, guaranteed. Okay? That's the only way I can truly verify whether or not it's a real person who wants it that bad. And also, well, I'm greedy. So there you go, Josh. If you're gonna use people's greed, there you go. How much Mandriva content? Everybody else can vote whether or not I should do more, but I'll say, or less, but 2 videos a week doesn't sound bad. If I'm going to run Mandriva, I'll do 2 videos a week. That gives me plenty of other days to do anything else that I want to do. And I'll do it open Mandriva content since it's what I'm using. Oh, yeah, Milo, you're definitely right. If for anybody out there, if you haven't checked out NixOS, even though it might not be the right distro for you, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting system. It's different. Definitely go check it out. If you haven't. I have checked out Nix. It is definitely pretty cool, some of the stuff that you can do with it. It's very different. It's very unique. I like that. But all right, boys, you got 10 minutes at 5:39. I mean, if it ain't super chats for Mandriva, we moving on. Let's see. How should I flash it? Should I just do DD? Yeah, let's not make it any more complicated. Can I like open up a terminal? There we go. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have my USB drive plugged in. Brother Nate. Holy shit. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, hold on. Just give me a second. I'm gonna have to breathe for. Yo, I said 75 bucks. I got 110. Nate and Josh. Thank you. Thank you. Well, all right. So that happened. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. You did say you wanted me to use open. Wait, hold on, man. Hold on. What is this? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's CSS. No, let's not. My eyes. Wait, hold on. So, like, what's the difference between Open Mandriva and Mandriva? Is there any difference, or is it the same thing? Mandriva Linux 2011. I'm gonna assume Open Mandriva is the. Well, I mean, he did just pay me $100, so I guess I can let him into the stream.
Okay, just to let you know, that was the first bit of money that I actually spent today, so I did not pay anybody prior.
I want to say that I believe you, but as much as I do think you do have a good strength of character, in this one scenario, I cannot fathom Mandriva winning over NixOS. I can't. Did you bot?
No.
How?
I don't. I told you it's a silent majority.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right. So then my next question would be, so Open Mandriva is just like the, like predecessor or like
Okay.
the like follow up to the project.
So basically, what it is that it all stems back to Mandrake Linux. Mandrake Linux died, and then Mandriva came up after it. And then Mandriva had like some organizational issues, and that split off into multiple projects, Open Mandriva being one of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so what you want to be doing is going to openmandriva.org.
Okay. Now, I wish they could find a way to make that like, I don't know, rank for Google. That would be great.
I mean, they're also German, and their website has like automatically generated translations for it.
Hold on, let me turn off Dark Reader for this. See what it looks like without. Okay, and Dark Reader doesn't want to click.
It's a beautiful white website.
Yep, that the CSS doesn't work for. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it does if I make it full screen, but once it's in a window, yep.
Yeah, honestly, the website is really like the worst part about the OpenMandriva. But you can actually grab all their ISOs off of archive.org. That's actually how they distribute them. And then I would suggest that you download Roam rather than Rock or Rolling. Because Roam is basically just like their OpenSUSE tumbleweed variant of it. Also, if you're using an AMD CPU and it's like a first or second generation Ryzen, you can use Zenver Ver 1 because that's basically just like a CPU optimized version.
Okay, so Rome is clearly the one that's getting downloaded. I hate doing this, but just for you, brother, I'm going to download it from SourceForge. GNOME,
I mean,
LXQT. Okay, so do we go GNOME, LXQT, or Plasma?
it is a Plasma forward distro.
Fuck. Like, you guys know when I did that, when we did the Linux podcast together, Josh, and, like I was heavily defending KDE.
Yeah.
I'm more of a fan of GNOME, so this is going to be rough.
I mean, you can use their GNOME. I'm just saying that they're a Plasma forward distro. So all the OpenMandriva tooling and everything is written in Qt.
Okay. All right. Let's get it. God damn, man. These ISOs just keep getting bigger and bigger. OpenMandriva, 0.3 gigabytes bigger than Nix. Nix was 0.3 gigabytes bigger than Fedora.
Here's the funny thing: Nix doesn't even need to be that big because it's just net installs.
Yeah. 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 Damn, man. And how does they only have 254 downloads on their Plasma version?
Oh yeah, because a lot of people just download it through archive.org.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was going to do.
Which they don't even really offer analytics from archive.org last I checked. They might tell you like
Views. Yeah, they show
thumbs up and thumb downs and like torrents, but that's about it.
Yeah. They show how many people have viewed it, but that doesn't mean they've downloaded it.
The big thing with OpenMandriva is that there's not actually a huge user base for it. It's like not as small as like Void Linux, for an example, but it's not a lot of creators have actually really like targeted OpenMandriva, so it's mostly just users that found it through like old Mandrake neckbeards or people that were just randomly searching for it.
Oh, someone asked, can Mandriva run Hyperland? Yeah, like
yes.
What kind of?
I don't know if it's packaged, but you can install Hyperland on OpenMandriva.
What's the package manager here?
It's just DNF. It's an RPM based distro, so you're using
okay.
DNF.
Oh, okay.
It is not Fedora based. It's a DNF system D. It'll feel like that you're running like a faster Fedora.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, the alternative said Zany is procrastinating. I don't think I'm procrastinating. I'm literally downloading it right now. It just takes time.
Yeah.
Right here.
A wonderful thing is that when you install OpenMandriva, you can actually jump across to all the branches of OpenMandriva if you really want. So if you install like Roam, you can actually go back to like their Rock, which is basically like their version of like Debian stable. And then Roam is kind of like their OpenSUSE tumbleweed. Rolling is Arch, and then Cooker is fucking Savage Fedora Rawhide.
Okay. Yeah. I have a bad feeling about this. Don't worry, brother. I do too.
Also, you don't really have like a graphical package manager. which I understand
fine.
you're probably fine with.
Yeah.
They ship like DNF Dragora if you want to use that hot mess.
Nah, I'm good. I'll just use DNF. It's fine.
Yeah. You also need to enable the non-free repositories out of the box too, because of course they disable that.
Awesome.
Which the Open Mandriva GUI tool just has a toggle box for.
Cool. All right.
And yes, Nate, we are in fact evil masterminds.
Yes.
I don't know how, but apparently we are.
You know. And also, I realized that like when I click download and everything, my webcam's over it, so it does just look like I'm sitting here at the download screen.
I mean, you can just open it.
doing
You can
shit.
just open Download Manager in Firefox too, and just open it up as a window.
True. Could just do this right here. There you go.
Yeah, just remember that people mostly post to SourceForge because SourceForge is free.
Yeah, and that's why I don't trust them. Like, where's the money coming from, homie?
Well, if GitHub actually allowed you to post like 3 and 4 gigabit ISOs, more projects would probably just use that.
Yeah, but like I understand how Git makes money, or like GitHub, GitLab. Like, how the fuck does SourceForge make money without selling personal data and stuff? I fundamentally don't understand their business model. Makes no sense. There's not ads littered all over the place. Like, how the fuck do they fund the stuff? They're not backed by a massive company. Like, it's literally them as that's it. As far as I know, they don't have any investor seed funding, or at least
They're owned by
anymore.
Slashdot.
They're owned by Slashdot.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
2019.
Okay. But still, like, how as a platform do they make money? That's what I don't get. I don't understand.
Maybe some people actually legitimately just give them money.
Yeah, but enough to cover the insane hosting fees? Probably
Oh,
not.
you see how they limit your download speed, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, like that's not even the hosting, dog. Like the amount of data that is on SourceForge, like that's a lot of money to host, replicate, ensure. Like, I don't get it. That would be something like if SourceForge put out like a video explaining their business model, I might start using them then, trusting them. But I don't understand their business model. It doesn't really make any sense to me.
It is questionable on how they're making the money, but at the same time, it's a free service, and that's what counts to like the majority of people, and that's probably why they get so much traffic to begin with. But
Yeah.
as for how that money is earned, I legitimately think that people just actually give them money.
I don't know. I know
It
SourceForge
also
was the
helps that
original GitHub.
it also really helps that SourceForge was like one of the very first websites that you could just go and post like your software to.
I understand that, but like I don't I just don't I don't get it. Like there has to be some way, like some not okay thing that they're doing to make money. Because unless they could explain how they're saving money on the hosting and like storage costs, like then it could make sense. Like if they're piggybacking off of like another service that generates a lot of revenue, like that I could understand that. But just on its own. Like they maybe have like one ad per page. Like if I just go to, I actually have never gone to just SourceForge's open page. Yeah, there's no ads, man. Oh, is this an ad? Monday.com.
They do have ads, but they're not like obtrusive ads.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't really. I mean, maybe it's just. Maybe they make it from vendors. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe companies put their software on here, but even then, I don't understand how that works because I don't think anybody goes to SourceForge to buy software.
Well, they also have a pretty extensive CDN network too.
I know, and like, so Iron Parts said, I just had to check because they used to have a ton of ads, and they did used to. They used to have a shit ton, and that's when SourceForge made sense. Was when they had a crap ton of ads and stuff like that. I get how you're paying for the site and everything. Then, when you're not doing that, I'm like, it's a little bit more iffy. I mean, if they're instead of putting ads on the site, doing like essentially ads, but more like integrated into the site, like vendor like sponsorships for different for paid software. Okay, that's probably better. I like that. All right, so now it's time for us to flash our Mandriva ISO. Sudo dd if equals / down. Oh wait, hold on. Whoops, I don't have my vape. I have my vape plugged in, not my USB drive. Need to unplug that.
Fair.
And where?
I mean, just flash it to your vape. Seems fine.
If my vape had storage, that would be great. I think if I tried to flash something to it, it would explode. Let's see. Oh my god, I gotta figure out which drive is this one. Okay, it's the SDC1. Or SDC, but we need to sudo umount /dev /SDC1. Give it my password. Boom. Oh, whoops, not ls. Let's be okay. Cool. Nothing's mounted on SDC. Cool. Now, let's go. Sudo dd if equals downloads / what was it? Mandriva. What was it? What was the name of the ISO? Oh my god. Downloads. Open Mandriva. Whoops. Open Mandriva. OF equals /dev /SDC. BS equals 1M and status equals progress. Cool.
That was like the most painful DD command that I've heard it just vocally mentioned as it was being entered.
Is there
I mean,
any
it just
DD command that you've
it just
heard that you're
sounded
like, ooh?
it just sounded painful, you know.
That's because
But
running
then
a
again,
DD command is. That's why people use Belina Etcher. They're like, I don't want to learn IF, OF. Like, what the hell does that stand for? All right, hold on. Let me let Buddy out because he's making a whole bunch of noise. He does not like being left in the bathroom.
yeah, Alex, you're right. Numdisc can totally also write images. I think KDE's got a tool for it too. But I do know that if you want to write to like a lot of USBs at a time, Popsicle works fantastic for that. That's the Pop OS one.
All right. With your buddy, I know you didn't like the bathroom. I know. Don't you get close to the laptop. No, sir.
Yeah, Fedora also has their media writer, which is also available as a flat pack.
Um,
Actually, Iron Pipe,
buddy,
you're right. You can use Cat, and in fact, you should be using Cat to write to a USB drive.
should you though? Should you?
It is the GNU official way. In fact, according to my Unix Systems Administration Handbook, 1984 edition, it does in fact say to use cat. Well, it says I need to use cat if I'm moving a file from one disk to another. So that's effectively what we're doing here anyway.
I just use Ventoy. Ventoy definitely works, dude.
I
Well, for
have a
most distros.
Ventoy. Yeah, I have a Ventoy thumbstick that I have connected to my KVM. It doesn't always work though.
Dude, so much for getting to like the channel stuff. This is just gonna be me installing Open Mandriva. That's it.
We are making. I totally made you make decisions about your channel.
I mean, that is true. That is true. But I was planning on getting to like membership emotes and like channel art and seeing if people wanted to redo that. Which, actually, you know what? Screw it. While we're waiting for this thing to write, let's go ahead and I'll do a poll. Change channel art? Question mark. All right. So if anyone's not seen my channel lately, you can go load it up, see the picture for it, the banner. Should we do something new? And if so,
We need
got any recommendations?
we need more buddy content. That's what we
That
need.
is true. That is true. I could act like Buddy's installing the distro, just put him in my lap. But the only problem is then I've got a 45-pound dog in my lap and I'm trying to install a distro. All right, I just completely hard killed the laptop. So, or laptop, desktop. Whoops. If I hard kill the laptop, the stream's gonna have a bad time.
Are we streaming from the laptop?
Wait, what?
Are we streaming from the laptop? Is that why?
Yep. Oh shoot.
Oh.
Whoops. I wasn't paying attention. Wait, hold on. Can I go to UEFI firmware settings? Boot me into the BIOS. That'd be great. All right. Let's boot up into Open Mandriva. That is true. Doggo does attract views. Look at this. Hold on. I'll show you the streaming setup right now. Hold on. Let me go over here. Bring up. Wait, hold on. Yes. Just go ahead and start the live mode. And let me switch over here. What's up, buddy? What's up, dude? What up, dude? How you doing? How you doing? Doing good? Yeah. I went outside. Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. Good pup. All right, let's go back. And I'm just getting a black screen. I'm going to assume this is not intended behavior.
That is not intended behavior. Are you sure the capture card isn't fucking up?
Doubt it. It's been working just fine for everything else. Hold on, let me turn
Is
it
it
off.
your screen like a 4K screen or something like that?
No, it's 1440p, but as
Oh.
long as it when it's hooked up over HDMI, it doesn't go above 60 FPS. So for most for pretty much anything, it's fine. Um, and also, if it does cause an issue, boot from UFI images. Boot from UFI images. Boot grub UFI loader from device. No. Okay, start it up. Okay. Need a smaller bed for a bigger desk. I don't think I really need a bigger desk. My desk is plenty big. I've got a standing desk with a desktop, a 32-inch monitor on it, and a ultra-wide vertical monitor. And I've still got more room on my desk. And I've got it littered with cups right now. So, like, my desk looks like Asmon's. Asmon Gold.
My desk is full of Warhammer miniatures right now because that's what I've been doing all day up until you started streaming.
What's the oddest item you have on your desk?
Oddest item. Let's see. I have this book about the history of Cincinnati chili.
That is odd. I have a pair of pliers on my desk and a day of 2-day-old milk. So,
I have tarot cards and candles too.
like, seriously, if a woman, you have tarot cards on your desk?
And a Holy Bible.
Don't you think you should keep those items separate from one another?
Probably should. But I'm not religious, so I don't care. Let's see here. A particle tester that I picked off of Amazon for like $5 that just checks crap and water. Xbox game controller, paint markers,
Okay.
coax.
So, just so you know, Josh,
It's not booting.
yeah, it's not booting at all, and I'm not getting anything. And so I will test and see after this live stream. I will try booting it up without the capture card and see if it works. See if it is the capture card causing the issue. Because it very well could be just the capture card. Because it is a 1440p monitor, and the capture card is only it technically can do 4K, but that's a total lot. Like, it's a cheap, they just put a knockoff 4K logo that I don't even know where the fuck they got it from on the capture card. It was something I got off Amazon for cheap, so trust me, it definitely can't do 4K. I've tried.
Well, contrary to popular belief, 4K is not a standard. It is just a spec. So they can use the logo all they want. It cannot be trademarked.
Well, they're not even using the real logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just something they made. And I knew when I bought it for like $30, the odds that it did 4K were like none. But I was like, it'll probably do 1080p just fine. That's what I really want it for.
Yeah. I got a few of those myself.
Yeah.
But you'll know when Open Mandriva boots because it will definitely play a boot sound through your speakers.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll that's been going on. So We're not changing any of the channel artwork. So that's good. That means the channel artwork people like. Glad to hear it. Now, the next question is quite simple. Quite simple. What should we do for member emotes? And if anybody has an idea and wants to do them, you're more than welcome. They'll be for like the members, because I'm apparently I do have membership set up on YouTube, so you can do that instead of going over on Patreon. Like if you don't want to do that, and I think all the tiers that I came up with were freaking awesome. Hold on, let me load up another tab and see if I can go to that page. I can also see what size YouTube recommends the emote pictures be if they do. YouTube Studio.
1080p or nothing.
Well, I think they're little square like emotes that go by your avatar.
Yeah, it needs to be 1080p.
Really?
Yeah. Needs to be. Has to be.
Hold on. Customize default perks. Okay, upload your own badges. That's what it is. Badges. Can't want to say emotes. Supported formats. GIF, PNG. Minimum size is 32 pixels by 32 pixels. It has to be less than 1 megabyte. So yeah, I mean you could do 1080 by 1080. Yeah. Let's see. So we have everything from new member all the way up to 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 12 months. Hold on. We got new member, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, and 48 months. Yeah, that's all of the emoji or badges. So 8. So we'll need 8 different badges for everyone. Let me switch over here and I'll just go to the bridge.
Oh my goodness.
The desktop ain't gonna load up.
Data hoarder found a new tactic to finding unlimited cloud storage.
Oh, Milo. Yes, I am still thinking about doing nuggies. There's no question about whether or not I'm doing nuggies. It's just what type of content do I want to put on there?
Well, obviously, every video that you post there, you have to go to McDonald's and buy yourself a box of chicken nuggets.
Yes.
That's just a hard requirement.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I gave you money. That means that we gotta do chicken nuggets this Saturday.
No, that has to be something totally separate because I'm still not sure what I really want to do with it. I'm really not sure what I want to do with the channel. Like it's such a good idea. It's gonna be so good. Like just the channel existing as an idea is already so good. I just don't know what I really want to do there. I want to do something that people definitely want to watch, but I also want to do something that's just to have fun. And I don't think I want to bring on a whole bunch of different people like I do with the Unix crew, because it's always iffy as to like not only how well we're going to get along, which is normally never a problem in Linux, but the real problem is like how interesting is a certain guest going to be. Because like I mean, obviously it's one of those things where it's with people, like there's just going to be people who like a majority of people find more interesting than someone else. And I don't really want to do it another guest thing because that's kind of what I've already been doing with the Unix crew and still am doing. So.
Well, since we're calling it Linux Nuggies, it can just be a hot take channel.
I mean, it could be where I just sit down, have a 20-piece McNugget, and rant about some shit.
There you go.
Could be. I mean, what about you boys in chat? Like, what do you guys want to see? Like, what would you think would be super fucking cool if I did with the Nuggies channel? Throw out some ideas, and also, do any of you find Or do any of you guys have ideas for the badges on the channel? Is there anything that you'd like to see? Like, if you were going to be a member, is there cool shit? Like, I mean, we could do like Linux distro logos, like colorized in a certain theme, and then have you like move up as you stay. Like, you move from like a beginner distro all the way up to like LFS at 48 months. I want you in a tub of Jello. I mean, that's only on my OnlyFans where I make content like that.
Finding and using the worst FOSS software. Okay, so just go to GitHub and just download everything off the dev branch.
The only problem with doing something like that, finding and using the worst FOSS software, is that's really mean. Because most really fucking bad FOSS software is someone's first attempt at a program. Buddy, stop trying to dig in the fucking bed, dude.
What levels of distros do you need beards in the icons? Anything that protests System D.
Oh, that would be cool. I could cook food while installing Linux distros. You know what? That could be something I do. I could set up my normal, like I think I've already got the Arch system installed on an SSD. I've got the extra SSD on my laptop. So it could be something that I do like once or twice a week where I just
Ooh,
set my
Gen 2
laptop
slow
up.
cooker streams.
Oh my god, yeah, the cooking video for Gen 2. Like, dude, I'd have to like do something where I slow cook and like reverse sear a steak, make like a whole bunch of different like sides for it. That would be good because that those kind of videos I could actually like cook the food, and then by the time the install's done, or shortly after, like eat the food. I mean, Gen 2 I could cook and eat the food depending on what I cook. I could most likely cook and eat the entire meal halfway through the install. You'd have to smoke a ham for the Gen 2 episode. The Gen 2 episode could literally just be, well, the problem is like for the Linux Nuggies channel, if I'm gonna do cooking and installing distros, it has to be something where I just find infinite different ways to like cook chicken nuggets.
I think you can do it.
I totally think I could do that. But the Gen 2 one would be like I have to make the chicken nuggets from scratch. Like that would literally have to be it. Just work in a restaurant and install Gen 2 at this point. I actually did that. I think time before last when I did a Gen 2 install video or live stream or whatever. Pretty sure then I was working at a restaurant. Oh, that is true. That is true. I mean, I gotta choose which condiments are gonna go with my chicken nuggies. Like, are we doing ranch? Are we doing honey mussy? Like what are we doing? By the way, is there anybody in chat right now that doesn't like honey mussy? Like, are you insane? Do people out there exist that don't like honey mustard? Can't remember which restaurant it is, but one of them have like a sweet honey like a it's like a real sweet honey mustard. It's like got honey in it. Yeah, like it's got not honey in it. Shit, what is it? Fuck, can't remember what it is. Man, I can't remember what that is. It's not Chick-fil-A, I don't think. Can't remember. It may be Chick-fil-A. I don't know. It's like a Dijon or something. I don't know what they got in it. Make the sauce from scratch while installing LFS. Oh, dude, the LFS one is everything from scratch.
You're raising the cow and everything for your beef.
Yep. Like at that point, like I'm going out and like harvesting parsley for the fucking topping. Could you...
Ranch is not disgusting, it's just overused.
Well, okay, look, the ranch that 99% of people know of when it comes to ranch is fucking disgusting. If it's Hidden Valley Ranch, and dude, I swear to God, if somebody tells me that they've picked up like they're bringing good ranch and they show up with Hidden Valley, I swear to God, I have a bitch fit over that. Hidden Valley is just fucking disgusting ranch. It's gross. Like ranch is good. It's just the popular brands suck. Mm. It probably does because the honey mustard in the South, dude. Well, down here in the South, everything's fucking sweet. Like if there's one place in the U.S. that you're guaranteed to get a heart attack, compared to another place, it's North versus South. Like in the North, they don't even know what sweet tea is. Down here, sweet like okay, if you don't know what sweet tea is, it's literally regular like black leaf tea, but instead of like a light sugar or no sugar, just the way it is, you add 2 cups of sugar per gallon to that bitch. It is delicious.
Would you
Trust me.
like tea with your sugar?
Yeah. It's tea sugar water. It's the best. 99 parts sugar. Yeah. Dude, I remember one time. So the first time I ever went up to New York to meet like my aunt's family, uh, we went up there and then I asked my great aunt if I could have some sweet tea. And she looked at me and she went sweet tea? And I was like, yeah. She goes, like you want me to add a sugar packet into your tea? And I was like, no, like it's sweet tea, like it comes with a sugar like already in it, like a lot. And she's like, how do I make it? I told her like, 4 tea bags for the gallon and then 2 cups of sugar. And she went, oh my God, like you drink this like all the time. Like it's great. I don't even know what sun tea is. Diabetes will thank you later. Damn straight, dude. Damn straight. I gotta be honest though. If I get diabetes from drinking sweet tea, it might be worth it, dude. Drinking sweet tea, it's been a lifetime of awesomeness. Like you don't understand having to work outside in the fucking heat, like just
And it's still less
dying.
sugar than a can of Coke.
Wait, what?
Sweet Southern sweet tea still contains less sugar per glass than a can of Coca-Cola.
Josh said it. Thank you, man. I can 99% of the time count on you to have my back. There's that 1% of the time where you give me, but
Hey, I can message. Oh, okay.
oh, nice, Oglu. Capuchin's good. Rose Pine is what I've been checking out lately, and I really like it. It's really good. I can't remember who it was in chat that recommended it, but it is a damn good thing.
I still use Arc. I've been using Arc for 14 years. I'm not changing anytime soon.
Oh, that is true. That if you leave sweet tea out in the sun, it will just turn into syrup. Yes, iron pipe. Thank you for saying it. It has to be made with the sugar. If you add it later, it doesn't taste right. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. There's got to be some fucking huge science nerd out there that can explain it to all of us. I don't know. But dude, it's got to be made in the gallon. It tastes so much better. It's beautiful. No, if you made carbonated sweet tea, it would taste like shit. Like, I can't imagine drinking sweet tea with, like, carbonated. That would be disgusting. And I say that, but now that I'm thinking about it, I really want to try it. Okay, look, I make you guys a promise. If I ever get carbonated sweet tea, I will try it on stream. I promise. Okay? Living a long
I didn't
time
even know
is
that was a
overrated,
thing.
dude. Oh, speaking of, like, being old or whatever, dude, today, so I've been working at my job for like a week, just over, like maybe like a week and a couple days at most. So anyway, this morning, this old dude pulls up, dude, takes like a front parking spot, parks, I mean, the definition of sideways into it. Like, his back tire is over the line, his front tire is over the other line. It's a horrible parking job. Hops out, and he's got a walker with tennis balls on the bottom of two things. He walks up, nothing weird now, like, other than this dude clearly can't park. Other than that, totally fine, totally normal. He gets into the store, and he's like, hey, can you go get me a mobility scooter? And I was like, sure. They're on the other side. I go over there to go get it, and I could not get the thing to actually move. Like, I was using all the controls. I tried the other one, wouldn't work. And I've never had to go grab one for anybody before. So I run over, I go grab, tell a manager that I need her help getting a mobility scooter for someone. And I go over and I tell him, I'm like, hey, I don't know how to operate it. For some reason, it won't start up and come over here. I got a manager going over there to get it. She'll be right back in a second. And as I'm finishing saying that, she's coming up behind me, and he goes, you don't know how to drive those? And I was like, no, sir. He goes,
No,
you're
I
a
got two
fucking dumbass. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? And he goes, how do they even let you have a job here? Where'd you go to school? And like, I was like, what? I told him my high school, and he goes, God, man, you shouldn't even have a job here. I don't know how they let you work. And I was like, okay. And I started laughing. He did not like that. As soon as I started laughing, because I mean, the absurdity of being like, where the fuck did you go to school to learn how to, like, why didn't they teach you how to drive a mobility scooter? Which, by the way, brother, I don't know why they didn't teach me. It's almost like I have fucking working legs. So maybe that's why. So I don't know. But it was so funny. My manager was dying because she was like, because he got pissed off at me because I didn't know how to drive a mobility scooter. He swore and cussed at another one of our stalkers because he was in the aisle, stalking, like,
Doing his job.
yeah. And then he went by and stood at, like, he went to the bathroom, which our break room is right by. One of the girls there that works, she's a single mother. She was in there minding her own business. Like, her car broke down. She had to get a new car. Like, she's going through some shit. So she's doing just fine, but she's had a lot to deal with. So she's just in there to relax, enjoy a break. And he stands at the door, watches her eat for like a couple minutes. And right as she notices him, like, clearly staring at her, he goes, you eating lunch? She looks down at her lunch, looks back up at him, and is like, yeah. And he goes, okay. Stands there and watches her for another 2 minutes. and then goes into the bathroom, forgets to lock the door, and a man just walks in on him taking a shit in the store. Then he proceeds to stay in the store and buy lottery tickets or like scratchers and buys them at the machine, walks back into the store, scratches them off, and does that like 3 or 4 times before finally leaving. And like, I mean, I think he pissed off by the time he was gone, because he did other stuff while he was there, but he pissed off like, we got like quite a few people that worked there. He probably pissed off half of them while he was there. And we've never seen this dude before. And he was old as hell, man. Yeah, like I've genuinely never had someone, I, I don't even understand his logic. Like, I'm a retard because I don't know how to drive a mobility scooter. And like, also, I had made it pretty obvious to him that I was new. Like, I did say that when I walked up. I was like, yeah, I'm new. I think they're over there. I'll go grab. Ran across the store. They were there. Like, dude, like, what? Everything. My manager was like crying, laughing because we were staying outside smoking while he was still in the store. And she was like, I was like, did he ask you to fire me? And she goes, 3 times. It's like, oh my God. This man hates me.
Now, when I was working as like a supervisor at a Walmart, we would get people like that all the fucking time, and I straight up told one guy, just like, if I fired everybody that I was told to fire, I would never be able to have an employee. And then and because I would never have an employee, the entire county would shut down because Walmart is literally 60% of the county's business. So, are you sure you actually want me to do that?
Yep.
About 2 weeks later, that same guy was applying to be at Walmart to work as a greeter, which I thought was hilarious.
That's so fucking funny.
Yep.
Yeah, Milo, the world is full of jerks, and that's what me and my manager were talking about. Like, I just had to laugh because, like, I mean, I could have, because I mean, my manager told me, she's like, most people would not have just laughed and walked away. Because I mean, trust me, there was one other coworker that overheard everything that he told me, and he was expecting me to hit him. Like he was being a real douche. But I mean, the absurdity, like the way he started off his problems was I'm a dumbass because I don't know how to drive a mobility scooter. Like, come on. I can't get mad at that. That's funny. Yeah, Russ, that's what I hear from everybody. I don't know many people who are like, man, I love working at Walmart. It was all around a great time. They really, like high level upper management really respected our management at the store. They really respected us as, the frontline workers. Yeah, I hear that.
Totally.
I hear that all the time from so many people.
Totally. I totally didn't walk out of Walmart because the store manager who had a massive stack of already filled out applications was saying that nobody wanted to work.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
You should have offered him a piggyback ride. No, trust me, it definitely wouldn't have been you. Because if you would have been rude, it would have been it would have been a joke. Like when you called me a dumbass because I didn't know how to drive a mobility scooter, like there would have been a smile on your face, not like literal, very much upset. Oh yeah, and by the way, for anyone who's curious as to why I couldn't get them to start, because I did know how to drive them. Like, I mean, literally, I drive motorcycles. It's pretty simple to understand how to operate one of those things. Like, very, very simple. The reason it wouldn't move was because I didn't realize I couldn't see the plug. Like they're actually like the way ours plug in, it's at like the plug is actually hidden behind the thing. So I didn't see the plug, and I thought they were already unplugged. Like because I don't open the store, so I figured that's something that they do. Like I figured they charge them at a different place and then bring them up to the front of the store. Because that's kind of what we do with most things, like our radios, our telephones, like all that kind of stuff. So that's what I thought. No, the carts are like they don't move until you unplug them. So I didn't realize that the plug was in, because that's what my manager laughed at, because she was like, as soon as I started moving on it and like driving it, she's like, you do know how to operate one of these things. I'm like, well, yeah, it's got 3 fucking buttons on it. Of course I know how to operate it. It's easy. Just needed to know about the plug. That's it. Who's buying a new Steam Deck OLED? Ugh. I won't be, just because I like my Steam Deck currently as it is, and this screen's fine. I mean,
I have a gaming computer that I play video games on. I still don't see a need for a Steam Deck.
well, for me, I don't think there's ever a need for a Steam Deck, because if anyone's noticed, over there behind that chair, you can kind of see it. The Steam Deck case is sitting underneath some shit. You can go back in my videos and live streams. That shit's been sitting there for a while. I don't really use it until I'm going on a trip somewhere. Like when we go up to Gatlinburg, like it'll definitely come with me. Like anytime I'm going on a trip, it comes with me. It's great for those. Using around the house, I really don't see, now that I've got a laptop too, there's really no fucking reason for me to use it out there. Because I mean, I can bring a mouse with me, play a game on the laptop, and also edit a video. I mean, I can't really do that on a Steam Deck.
Yeah, like if I actually like gamed outside of the house more often, I probably would see like a need for that. But like I don't even play games on my Nintendo Switch, and it just sits in the dock basically 24/7, 24/7 at this point.
Well, all right, man. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap the stream up here in the next few minutes. Just because I definitely do need to go get me something to eat. I've only had snacks throughout the day, so I'm hungry as hell. And my room is heating up because I forgot to turn on the fan, and my laptop is pumping out heat into this room. I'm actually starting to sweat. So, um, but after the stream ends, I'll let you know, Josh, on Discord. Now I'll probably make a post on Discord and Mastodon how it goes with Mandriva, and if it is the capture card, which I think it is, we'll just go ahead and do a live stream when I've got it all installed and it's the capture card, works. Yes, Nate. I'm going to try to get you some more content. I swear, I keep saying it, and I when I say it, I do mean it. I am trying, but it's difficult. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got family that want to do stuff with me. I got friends that want to do stuff with me. Then I got Linux friends who want to do stuff with me. I'm trying to schedule and organize a massive Linux event.
If it helps any, you've actually given your editor stuff to do. I gave like Iron Pipe like a minute 30 video.
Well, this whole stream we can cut up into multiple different videos easily. But I think everybody has had a good time during this stream. I know I have. So thank everybody for being here, dude. This has been great. Also, thank you, Josh, very much, and Nate again for your super chats. That's pretty fucking sick. And yeah, I also do need to go ahead and thank everybody over on Patreon too, because got some fantastic boys over there. Russell, Nate, Forlorn Idealist, Jonathan, Zach, TGB, Papa Smurf, and of course Matt from the Linux Cast. Well, you guys are freaking awesome. Hopefully we'll be back live streaming before too long. Now, I will go ahead and do this because again, I am greedy, but also not too greedy. If anybody in this stream thinks this stream should be available to everybody, not just patrons, I'll wait as long as we get one super chat. Doesn't matter how much at all. I'll leave it up if you guys want that. But I have a feeling nobody really cares, and live streams don't get rewatched all that much, and it's nice to do something for the patrons.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Distro hacking gets a lot of viewership in the post stream.
I'm just saying my live streams don't normally do that, and that is because my live streams are incredibly long normally. This one's actually one of my shorter ones. It's not even 2 hours and 30 minutes.
I think on average mine are longer.
All right. We'll go ahead and call it. I'll be putting this unlisted for the patrons. Again, if you want to keep the link and share it, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. It's just going unlisted for patrons. All I ask is that you don't share it on literally my Discord. Like, I mean, if you're going to send it to friends and stuff, like, that's fine. Just,
Oh, can I fill it with a bunch of ad trackers and then send it in your Discord?
I mean, you could do that. That's a no-no, but you could do that. So it's a moral no-no, but I mean, you could do that. I don't see why not.
I can even put it behind a couple shady websites. Go like, oh, you want to watch this 80s live stream bot? It's like right over here. Just click this button. I swear. I'll like add some CSS effects so like the button pulsates between two different colors and then occasionally rotates. And when you go to hover the mouse over it, it moves.
Oh,
I mean, the element will still be there. It's just the actual image is just moving.
All right. We're going to go ahead and end the stream. Dude, Josh, thank you very much for hanging out.
Yep, not a problem. Bye.
Boy, everybody. In this right here.